Hello, my fellow YouTubers. It is Friday, January 31st, 1 o'clock p.m. Denver time. First, I got to plug my sponsor, Keystone Ice. They don't pay me a plum nickel, not a plum penny, but we're going to plug them anyway. And I know the comments, I'm an alcoholic because I'm having a beer at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, bite me. Let's do this. Who declares a global emergency, public health emergency of international concern? We'll get that in a second just because of the way I wrote my notes. AMTV, Christopher Green, his video, You've Been Warned. We are going to die. It's a world-ending pandemic, but get into and buy into his Bitcoin 2.0. What I like about Mr. Green is he does not delete comments. If you ever go to AMTV, look at the comments, all the negative comments, tell him what a piece of shit and a fearmonger he is. He doesn't delete them like the Marfster and everybody else does. That's funny. Let's see, in that video, him and some dude I don't know, and I guess that dude Chad, they're wearing face mask goggles, but not the cameraman. I didn't notice that until I read the comments. You got to look at the reflection in the glass. The cameraman's not wearing the goggles and the face mask and the cap. And somebody commented, well, you're wearing new hats, and obviously they came from China, so they must be infected. These retards. Like I said, he's the most obvious fear poner and doesn't even hide it. It's all, him, it's all about Bitcoin. What do we got for the Marfster? His video, he's got a shorter one, thankfully. It's called You've Heard It Here First. And he edited some clips and spliced some crap together from press conference releases, whether they, obviously it's public crap from Illinois and the CDC, and they're announcing a transmission in Illinois from a husband or wife to the other. Crap, I forgot which. And but the point is, you heard it here first. Yeah, if you were not paying attention to the news. Come on, dumb shit. He spliced crap. He had time to go and find all these, splice them together, and upload video, and yet you heard it there first. The global health emergency. Let's see what that means. Who can do? Hop on Google like these creators do, and what can who do? The who do with a global health emergency. They can give recommendations with a little bit of pressure. They can help facilitate containment. Oh, I know they're going to put out fear porn videos. That means FEMA camps. And they're going to pull everything out of these Walmarts and pack people in there. They can review public health records, ensure up-to-date, try to make sure these countries are up-to-date on their healthcare crap. Can they go in and help them? Yes, they can. Can they round up people, put them in camps? No. Do we have certain documents through FEMA crap? They can round up people what they want when they want? Yes, that's not going to happen. As I've said in lots of videos about gun confiscation and all this other crap and RFID shit, RFID chips in your hand or your forehead, none of that's going to happen. What they're going to do and what they're going to continue to do is turn us into a third world country. That's it. And we are not going to see a pandemic. N-O-T, not exclamation point. Okay, they can, I just said that. They can review public health records. They can do travel advisories. WHO recommendations are not enforceable. And this is the 6th time the WHO have done a global health emergency for various reasons. Look it up. And it says, in theory, they can lead to a boost in funding. The UK Cobra Meetings. Oh, don't that sound spooky? Cobra. The Marfster put out videos before trying to scare the shit out of everybody and attract more subs, talking about when the UK has these Cobra Meetings, which simply stands for Cabinet Office Briefing Rooms. All these government agencies love their acronyms. Cobra stands for Cabinet Office Briefing Rooms. Whatever. Again, this is not going to be the case in Illinois. It went for a husband and wife, or wife or husband, I forget which, and they admit one or the other was caring for the sick one that came from Wuhan. And if you're going to be that close to somebody and you're susceptible, not everybody, you can go be around somebody that has the flu, you can go be around somebody that has the coronavirus or one of these other coronas that have come out, and there are thousands or tens of thousands or millions of people that will not get sick because you have a national immunity against it. That's the way it is. That's a fact. If they don't like it, then tough shit. But at the end of my last video, I filmed a little bit of Mandy. I hate to say her name because Tasha's here. Mandy wandering around. She went downhill drastically in a 2-month period. It was roughly 11 o'clock yesterday afternoon when it happened, and I had her put down. It was the most depressing thing I've had to do in years. We had her 10.5 years, her and Tasha. Those are my babies. If you're not an animal lover, if you're not a dog lover, you're not going to understand. Dogs are not stupid fucks like cats. Uh, I miss her. The wife misses her, and Tasha's missing her. I mean, they've been together, and Tasha's 9. They've been together for 9 years. Dogs, I mean, they're stupid dog breeds, but dogs are loyal, or they're caring, they know your emotions, and all that good stuff. That was, that little piece, the few seconds I showed you in my last video, showed nothing. She, the night before, she was walking in circles, and before that, the last couple of weeks, she didn't know what to do with herself. She could see that was confirmed. She was confused, and what drew the line, I mean, I was going to have her put down anyway. When I talked to the vet the night before, and she said she either had a brain tumor or a brain lesion. On the left side of her head, the muscles were atrophying. I think that's how you pronounce it. We thought she had a bump a couple weeks ago because she falls over and hits the walls and walks outside and stumbles. We had to stand beside her and make sure and walk. And but anyway, and what was happening, and it got more drastic in the last week. You know, the muscle, like a stroke victim. You know, the muscles are shrinking because of the nerve damage from could have been a pituitary gland tumor also. It was that was just sorry, that was just sad. You know, those are my babies, those are my girls, and they're dog. I mean, like I said, there's dumbass breeds, but they're loyal and they care. They get mad at you when you don't give them treats on time and stuff like that. And you know, we fed them table scraps all the time. They're our babies. They're especially my babies. They're both daddy's girls. Anyway, and matter of fact, somebody offered us another puppy. No, we're not going to do replacements. You don't, you know. And people say, "Well, they're not rescuing you. You're rescuing them." But at the age and the money issues, and you know, got to take all that stuff into consideration. Like we could have got a CT scan. The vet we've been using for years, and gave literally I don't know how many thousands of dollars to over the years. A CT scan would have been over $700, but a brain lesion or a brain tumor they can't do nothing about but radiate them, and that ain't happening even if I had tens of thousands of dollars to pay for that crap. But anyway, back to this crap with the coronavirus. It's going to blow over. Some more tens of thousands or whatever may get sick. You're going to have a couple few hundred more deaths. This is not going to be no pandemic. Of course, all our Fairport truth has got to do their due. Anyway, until we're all going to be here, or 99.999% of us. Anyway, until next time, see you later. Bye. Oh, my old job, the company I used to work for, one of the foremen called me yesterday. They want me back to work. I could easily have said yes and gone from 26 to 30. I could have put them against the wall, because when it comes to being a traffic control supervisor, nobody did what I did. But that's not me no more. If I'm retired for that dumb shit, I'm staying here until they boot me out, which ain't going to happen because the wife and I are going to do our thing, and so I'll probably croak here. Anyway, bye.